How is it going, everyone? It's your boy here, Little Mexican Man, and you are about to hear a story about how this little Mexican man, his older Mexican brother, and a little black man almost got arrested by an old white man. Not that race matters, just trying to give you guys enough details to imagine the scene in your head, paint the picture. It's like if you're reading a novel and it explains in so much detail you can practically see it. I know off of that intro you guys are all wondering, Eddie, how the hell did this story begin? Well, as kids, and even now, Davon would come over to my house and spend the night all the time. And if you don't know who Davon is, I'll put a picture here or here. He's my boy. He's one of my best friends. I think we were like 13 at the time of the story, maybe a little bit older. I know for a fact that it was some point in middle school, so we were like 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe. But anyways, he was at my place, and normally when he's over, we play video games, work on music, and play some basketball. And across the street from our house were two places to play basketball. One, the neighborhood near us that had its own half court and a nice hoop. Or two, the church right next to the neighborhood that had a full court, but also had those shitty fucking quadruple rimmed hoops. Normally when I went there with the homies or my brothers and their friends, we'd end up going to both because we'd also play manhunt in the neighborhood, which is just hide and seek. Or we wanted to play full court, so we go to the church school instead. It doesn't really matter, that's not the point. But on this particular day, we ended up going to the basketball court at the church school. And on this fateful day, we shot some hoops. And we also played a little bit of hide and seek. And like I said, normally we'd play hide and seek in the neighborhood. But we said, fuck it, we'll play here. Because there was like a playground, there were a few good spots. And it was good. And it was like nighttime, so you couldn't really see anything. To be fair, we always played hide and seek, manhunt at nighttime because it is so much fun. But yeah, we ended up playing hide and seek. And yeah, while we were playing, we allegedly broke a few laws, like trespassing, disrupting the peace, I don't know, messing around with property that's not ours or something. Now, I'm not saying we did that shit, but we did that shit. Now, I know it sounds bad, but we really didn't do anything that awful. We just played hide and seek, and since it was after hours, that's technically trespassing on the school. I mean, we also hit on top of portables and shit and ran through a kid's playground while chasing each other, knocking down like a playhouse or something. I don't know. So does that count as messing with like property? But yeah, we didn't really do much. And it's not like we messed up anything. We just stood on a couple roofs and we're there. But we did enough to probably annoy some of the neighbors as we were loud as fuck. Like I was saying, there was the portable. Well, I don't know if it's a portable, but it's outside and it's not the fucking school and it's outside. So it's a portable. It's practically a portable, but it was pretty tall. And since the roof was high, I had to use a ladder to get up there. And since I was hiding, I knocked the ladder down, which was loud as hell. We kept yelling as we had fun, which was loud as hell. And we played basketball after midnight, which I'm assuming was also loud as hell. Keep in mind, the church school basketball and playground area is still right next to the neighborhood that I mentioned. There was literally just a fence separating them. That's it. So it didn't block out no sound. It wasn't some fucking like soundproof barrier. So the entire neighborhood must have heard everything. And after a few hours of goofing around with the homies, well, it's just my brother and my friend, we decided to leave, and we were walking to the entrance of the school, and for some reason, something snapped inside of me. Now, if you don't know, I have two best friends, Ronathan Rostar and Sir Divinius Discinius III. I also got another close friend named Angel, but you guys don't know him. But I have never gotten into an actual physical altercation with Davon. We've gotten into arguments, but a lot of the times it's just because we're stubborn, but it's never like serious. At the end of the day, we're still the homies. But here's what happened. He had my phone in my earbuds, and I don't remember why he had them. Well, it wasn't really a phone. It was a phone, but it didn't have any internet access. But it's still my phone, man. I had my music on there. But I wanted it back. And I can't remember for the life of me if he gave my phone back or not, or if he started talking shit or something. But what I do remember is that I pushed him in a fit of rage. I also remember that he pushed me back. But before anything could escalate farther, we heard a sound. The sound of a car door shutting. We stopped fighting immediately as we noticed there was a sheriff walking towards us, and we were scared shitless. There wasn't enough time to think of a plan, but I tried to think of one anyways. I was sitting there like, do I tell him we're just practicing a scene for a play or something? That probably won't work, and it doesn't matter if he was already there because someone called the police on us. Do I offer to suck his dick in exchange for my freedom? No, he's probably not a pedophile. Then the gears really started turning and my brain went, there's three of us. And only one of him. If we all ran away in different directions right now, he can't catch all of us. Looking back, I'm glad that we didn't make the choice to book it though, because Davon, having the exaggerated swagger of a black teen, would have been shot on the spot. Because this is America, and he is an African American. Now, I'm not saying it would have happened 100%, but I'm just saying you wouldn't want to take the chance. So we just stood there like good Samaritans and waited for him to talk to us, which I really don't remember much of besides him telling us to call our parents, which was like pretty weird because we told him, I live right across the street. We'll skedaddle, man. We're literally going. You don't need to worry about this. We're not going to disrupt anyone. We're literally going. We explain everything. Oh, we're just playing basketball and vibing. We're just kids, bro. And I don't think he cared. I mean, he was definitely feeling petty that day. I have a feeling he sat in front of the church school for hours waiting to catch us bad boys. But yeah, it was also weird. My brother, who was 3 years older than me and 4 years older than Devon, so he was pretty close to being an adult at that point, tried talking to the officer. And the officer just ignored him. Like, dude was trying to be the adult of the situation and help cooperate, but the cop just said, nah, I'm talking to them right now. This isn't about you. Like, what the fuck, man? I really didn't want to call my parents, though. And I really didn't want Devon to call his parents because his parents were a lot stricter than my already strict parents. And he probably wouldn't be allowed over anymore because that sounds bad. Just a random call from a cop because your son was hanging out with his friend and some stuff happened. Like, as a parent, you're gonna be like, oh crap. And my brain was still trying to think of ways to get out of this, so I almost called my brother's phone, but I had no clue if it was on or off. Because imagine if I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna call my mom. All of a sudden you hear a ring from my brother's fucking pocket. So I didn't do that because that was in the back of my mind. Turns out his phone actually was off. He told me later, so I should have done that, but obviously I didn't know. So yeah, basically I just ended up calling my parents, and I don't know what would have happened if they didn't pick up, because would he have made us ride in the back of his car or some shit? Like, I'm so glad they picked up. I didn't want to go to a police officer, a station place. I was a youngin', man. I wasn't ready for the serious shit, man. But yeah, my parents literally did not care because they understood that we were just vibing, and they know I'm not the type of kid to do stupid stuff and actually get in trouble, so they really didn't care. And yeah, at the end of the day, nothing really happened. We just got a cool story out of it to tell years later. Me and Devon looking back like, oh, remember the one time we fought and then almost got arrested? And it even gave me a video to clickbait, so that's cool. Speaking of the video to clickbait, if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, and all that good old shit, because we're gonna be out here with the content from now on. We're gonna be vibing 2 videos a week, maybe. I don't know, man. Could happen. It could happen. Who knows? But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Peace out and all that good old stuff. Bye. Yeah. Don't get arrested, kids.